Ooh, yeah! Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Big Daddy Bugs, and my co-host, Alfred Valley. And you stumbled upon the Grow Under the Stairs Strain Hunting Edition. Let's get into it, yeah! This is War.
First off, walk your tent and the light you claim. Alfred, when I ride, I'm equipped with game.
Sure, listen, I can feel people unsubscribing right now as I talk.
I don't care, they're gonna feel me.
Alfred Valley angry today.
Oh, I'm living West Side, and while I got y'all here, hold on, let me get the mic.
For everyone in the comments talking about my voice annoying, suck my dick. Back up, Alfred, back up. You just let them know, you just did right now.
Who the fuck is you?
All right, we got it, relax.
Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
If you missed the last two episodes, then you missed us talking about our contract situation with Spider Farm.
Spider Farmer wasn't with us shooting in the gym.
And how unfortunately that situation is over for us.
Man, you stay getting dumb.
No, I stay walking out of shitty situations, Alfred. So since we're no longer sponsored by Spider Farmer, we will no longer be promoting their equipment. In this video, you will get treated to us removing all branding.
We're burning one bridge at a time.
Sure, and along with that, coming up, we're gonna be taking a few of our genetics that we have going for week number 6 of flower and examining them nugs, baby.
The Nut Gun Show has begun.
It sure has, Alfred, it sure has. We also checked out some local amateur boxing here in Alaska, so I do have some footage of that for you.
Is he in Army fatigues and boots?
He was, and the other dude was in swimming trunks, I believe.
Alaska wild, boy.
Facts, a new segment of the season for this show. My genetics in the wild. This is where I show footage you guys have sent growing my seeds at your home. Also, it's about that time that we take clones from the plants that we are growing. Make sure we got duplicates of these babies in case some of these turn out to be winners and we decide to breed with them.
I mean, it is the Strain Hunting series.
Very true, Alfred, and we'll finalize with Dan with the Gun having won something while we were out this week.
Did he win a sponsorship with Spider Farmer?
No, but this is the first thing that we'll be touching upon in this video. The removal of all Spider Farmer branding. Before that, I need you to understand one thing though. And that is that I don't actually have any problems with Spider Farmer equipment. As a matter of fact, even though I will be removing all of their branding, I will still be using Spider Farmer equipment. So while yes, we will be cracking jokes,
That's how we handle pain.
this is just a business move. We couldn't agree to the terms of the new contract, and I don't promote for free. That's all this is.
Dad, you're being too nice. They played you in the last 3 videos.
I mean,
they ain't pay you, so this is how we gonna do this. Hold on.
Okay.
Mom did
What?
Spider Farmer as a label, as a record, and as a motherfucking crew.
Alfred.
And if you down with Spider Farmer, fuck you too.
Alfred, chill.
All you content creators, fuck you too.
Wait.
Anything that says or has orange, fuck you too. That's slow, my fofo making so that Donald Trump's orange tan don't glow.
Back up. Now. You cut off now. Now you wildin' out.
I never needed no mic. They can hear
Now
me.
you on timeout for a couple minutes, Alfred. Can't be threatening the president's tan like that just because it's orange.
Kid Cliff too.
On behalf of the channel, to the Secret Service, I apologize. As we move on to the plant that we have upstairs in my room in flower currently. One of my favorites, the orangecello from Prism Labs, currently being housed in a 2x2 tent. And pictured here just a few days past week number 4 of flower. This particular plant is about 10 days behind the plants downstairs, but you wouldn't know that by looking at the size of the nug. Because the orangecello for us is usually a faster finishing strain. On-screen video from one of our previous runs, you could appreciate the size and color this brings to the table. We normally harvest this one around week 8 of flower, while most of our other plants land in the 9 to 10 week range. We're starting this video with this plant not only because it's one of my favorites, but because it also happens to be the pollen donor for all the crosses that we made and will be going over in this video. Yep, alright Alfred, you can come back,
You realize that this show's boring without me.
Oh, come on now.
Change that orangecello name. We don't bang orange in this house. So whoop.
Back to my cousin's garage where we are housing 11 different plants in 2 oversized 2x4 tents. And all of these plants are approaching week number 6 of flower.
Oh, hell no.
What is it, Alfred?
I could read Spider Farmer clear as day right there.
I see it too. Listen.
Tape on this son.
Look, Alfred, I was going hard representing. So removing everything that says Spider Farmer or spray painting, it is going to take a little time, you know?
Orange everywhere.
This is going to take till next week. Don't listen.
Orange gonna be the new black once we spray paint everything.
As we move on to the frozen back cross with orangecello.
You mean cello?
Bro.
We're not using that old word around here no more. So whoop. Matter of fact, tequila sunrises are permanently banned from this channel.
Alfred, come on, man.
Don't out for me. No mimosas, no screwdrivers.
You being extreme, Alfred.
Extreme?
Just a
Matter
little.
of fact, no Home Depot from now on, cause the logo's orange. It's all Lowe's from now on. We bang blue.
We get it. On screen is the actual orangecello plant that we reversed in order to pollinate the rest of these plants.
Low science.
We use STS spray to accomplish this. We've talked about this in previous videos. STS suppresses ethylene production in plants, and without ethylene, male flowers form. Now, I thought it was kind of cool that the orangecello kept the same structure that it had as a female plant, but that instead of the nugs we're used to smoking, that structure was comprised of pollen sacs. Now, on screen is a version of the mother of the plant, the frozen bag, coming to us from Robin Hood Genetics. Now, I say a version because the one you are looking at on screen ended up herming out on us.
Boo that herm. Boo.
So we did pop another seed in order to continue our breeding project, and the result is the plant that you are observing. Yeah. Now, I do have some of these genetics still available. If you're interested, make sure you hit me up on the email located for your convenience in the description of this video. Now, do note that these are F1 seeds, meaning these are first generation. In essence, you'd be strain hunting along with us, which is the point of this series, to find the best of the best and then stabilize it with further breeding. Of course, some of you guys are further along running my very own genetics, and you do send me videos and pictures. I'll be showcasing more of that later on in this video, but since we're in this particular plant, that picture was another example of the frozen bag crossed with the orangecello,
Watch your mouth.
sent to us by longtime channel supporter Fast.
What up, Pimpin'?
Of course, what up to him? Now, for those of you that were here last week, you saw me chop down the very first herm of this season. And unfortunately for us, that was the plant we were looking the most forward to, the orangecello crossed with the Cairo. I know, Alfred. It hurt. But as we discussed, we had more than one seed going up this plant. So for your viewing pleasure, on screen is the second phenotype we have going of this mix.
She getting there.
She is, man. She really is. It's just that other one. You know the other one? Followed by the chimera junky crossed with the orangecello. This particular plant we haven't taken out this season. However, believe me, it is developing into something very special, which we will be taking out as the weeks go on. Now, flashback to the mother of this plant when we ran it synthetically. Originally from Hawaiian genetics, it's one of the frostiest plants that we've had the pleasure of growing in this channel. Yeah. The cons of this plant were the size, structure, and yield, making this a perfect candidate to breed with our monster orangecello. The hopes would be that the orangecello passed off some of its smells and size, and conversely, perhaps the chimera junk would impart some of that frost onto the orangecello plant.
Told you to watch your mouth, cuz.
The mix of said two plants is what you've been looking at for the past minute. And before you ask, this and the Cairo mix are two genetics that I no longer have available.
Ah, fam, I was just gonna buy them, son.
No, you wouldn't. Shut up, Alfred.
I was about to email you right now.
Yeah, well, keep waiting. All them genetics gonna be gone. Which reminds me, do want to give a big thanks to everyone that has been purchasing my genetics. As this channel switches from sponsor-based to product-based, you guys along with the Patreons are what's keeping us afloat. As we move on to a little bit of my personal life before we take out the rest of the plants we will be examining. Went with my cousin, who was just there on camera and down with the gun, to an amateur boxing event held on Thursdays here in Anchorage, Alaska.
Hey, why he dressed like Guile from Street Fighter?
And we met this lady named Brittany.
Is she the one holding the sign? Cause I wanna meet her too.
No, that's a whole nother person. Brittany has what you would call, I guess, a season pass for these events.
Hell, fam getting clobbered.
Her business has a whole table right up front next to the ring. And she invited all of us, including Dan's son, to sit with her at the table to enjoy the front row festivities.
But that's nice.
Right, not only that, but she invited us to the next event as well. So I guess that's what we're gonna be doing every Thursday now. So we move on. You know, Alfred, get out of the shop, bro.
I was here first.
Bro,
don't make me call them gangsters on you.
Here we got the permanent chimera number 21 from Belief crossed with the orangecello. We've been running the PC21 since season 10 of this show, so we've had the opportunity to run it organically and synthetically. Currently, we have two different phenotypes going of this plant. The one being ran in cocoa, which is the one on screen, happens to have my favorite structure out of the two. It has the frost of the mother along with some thick, luscious stems to go with it. Also developing a nice citrus nose that we'll talk more about as the weeks go on. As we move on to some of my strains in your home. Got some flying Hawaiian cross with orangecello at Frost God's Page. Some harvest result footage from the Grandpa's Cookies from Ethos cross with orangecello sent to us by Just Jason. That's what it says right there. That's what he told me to say. Right? And he also is a patron, so double shout out to him. And more harvest results. This one from the Flying Hawaiian cross with orangecello from the Solo Grow. Go check him out there on Instagram. And our final showcase for today comes from Anthony. He's running the Black Lick cross with orangecello. And I would put everything that he is saying here, but he has some background music going and I don't want copyright strikes.
Nice meeting you, big dog.
But I do appreciate you, Anthony. Thank you so much. Still got a few minutes to go in this video. Still got some topics to touch on, like cloning and something else that happened at the fight with Dan with the gun.
Oh man, I'm excited.
But figure this is a good time for me to remind you, if you've stuck around for the last 10 minutes, that it means you're probably enjoying what I'm doing, right? You probably see the amount of work that goes into this video. So make sure you hit the like button and let me know in the comments how you feel. If I brighten up your day, you can do the same for me, man. You really could. Just in the comments right there. Drop some love. Plus, I know you want to see how this all ends. As we move on to some cloning. Week number 6 of flower for these plants. Normally, when you're trying to get clones off of a plant, you don't want to wait this far into their flower cycle to do so, but it can be done. And while it's not what I want to be doing, it is what I have to do, and I'll tell you why.
Tell him why you're mad, son.
First thing is, we already got 12 plants going. If we took a clone of each,
Let's see, you carry the 2.
that means we would have 24 plants going, and we don't have room for that. No, we don't. The second thing is legality. 12 plants is what I'm allowed to have in this household. So I'm forced to take the clone at the end of these plants' life cycle in order to not have 24 plants going at the same time.
Wait. So where you keep the clones at for those other 3 weeks that these plants are still in flower?
At Dan's house, Alfred. Mind your business, Alfred. Back to cloning, I've had the best success taking the cuttings from the bottom of the plant where they're less developed. And while not needed, I have found that using a rooting hormone such as Clonex
Are they sponsoring us?
does help in the success rate of these cuttings being able to re-veg. Now, instead of dipping, you're cutting directly into the bottle of Clonex or whatever rooting hormone you're using. It's recommended to pour a little in a different surface and dip your cutting into that. Reason being, if any of your cuttings happens to have a virus, you'd be contaminating said bottle with said virus and any subsequent plants that you may dip into that.
Wait.
What,
So
Alfred?
you're telling me, if I were to go up to your room right now, those 12 cuttings wouldn't be in your room, they'd be at Dan's?
Damn.
Allegedly.
Damn. Yo, who your big homie, Alfred? Who your big homie,
I said
dog?
allegedly.
I placed those cuttings with the gel into rapid rooters.
They don't sponsor us either, right?
Yo, what's wrong with you today, dog?
We about to be broke, motherfucker. This ain't no game.
I put all that in a humidity dome and keep it
They
sealed
see infinity humidity dome is wild work.
until I see roots popping out of the rapid rooter, at which point I transplant.
You really don't care, huh?
Yep.
Why is Dan in the ring?
Right. So getting back to that fight, there was a raffle going on or something like that. And Dan with the gun decided to participate. You know we don't do no losing around here, so of course he won.
Congrats, Dan, but you lost your girl, you lost your house, you lost your spouse.
Shout out to the Patreons. Just got a new one as I was recording this bit right here. So welcome Jamel H. Yeah! Appreciate the economic support of all past and present Patreon members.
Yo, what happened?
You guys do keep the channel going.
My head hurts.
Join us next week for week 7 of Flower
My butt hurts too.
as we remove all orange.
Why